Welcome back to Sutton Bourbon and Smoke. I'm Forrest. This is Taylor. That's Kevin. Hopefully Kevin's not throwing down any gauntlets tonight. But if he was, tonight would be a good night to do it because we like all these products.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, can't go wrong here.
Yeah.
As you can see, we got 3 Larcenys right out here.
Yep.
It's the whole 23 lineup of the Barrel Proof.
That's right.
Yeah. Excited about this one. The Elijah Craig Barrel Proof gets a whole lot of press. I think the Larceny doesn't get the press Elijah Craig does, and like I said, I think,
it doesn't.
Particularly when we hit B523, that was one that really jumped out and I think really stood up and probably towered over definitely the Elijah Craig B523. So interested to see how this. We go head to head tonight, right? We make a lot of promises and predictions, but love to see how this is going to turn out tonight.
Sure.
No, I'm a touch biased. I fell in love with B523 the moment I bought it. I think between the 3 of us, we probably bought a case of that. Like,
I would think so.
Yeah, I know. I bought 4 bottles for myself, and you guys got some and a couple backups too. So
absolutely.
Got high hopes for that one, but man, we tried C923 last week, and that turned out pretty good too. So
absolutely.
I'm interested to see how it does with a little bit more air in the bottle because we didn't really do it justice last week.
We
poured it off the neck.
Yeah, and just started drinking right away.
Yeah.
But it was good then. So.
Yeah, so we're going to jump in and do our normal thing as far as like blinding it and telling you what we think and what we like. Not necessarily giving it a score, but ranking them 1 through 3. And the idea, just like with the Elijah Craig blind that we did, whichever one of these 3 ends up doing the best that we pick overall, we're going to do in the best of 2023 video later this year. So
Sounds good.
Looking forward to it.
All right.
Well,
get right on here on number 1.
Jump into it. We got to thank our producer for pouring this stuff up for us. And
thanks, producer.
Man, what a beautiful nose on this.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
That is real nice.
A little Sharpie, a little ethanol. But overall, that's just
sweet. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah.
Sweet pancakes are up there.
Yeah.
Ooh, he said pancakes, and then that just flooded in there.
Sweet pancakes are up. Right off the rip, the drink's warm.
Yeah. Pretty hot. I didn't want to sound like a wuss, but it was pretty hot pour.
Man, I got caramel and butterscotch, and then it just like scorcher right after that.
Yeah, just got bad.
Yeah. I will say the finish. Normally I get like a sweet oak on these Larceny products. This is more like a leather.
Yeah. And these kind of went, I think the A batch was 125.8 proof. B was the lowest of the bunch at 124.4. And then C came in right in the middle. Higher. 126.4.
Wow. That's a scorcher.
That is a scorcher. A scorcher. Now, one thing I will say about all of these Larceny Barrel Proofs that I've had over the years,
of this year.
Yeah, of this year. They all tend to drink their proof.
Mm-hmm.
So, or if not a little higher,
Yeah.
Yeah. I start to get butterscotch on the tongue, and then I get the
Big burst of flavor.
yeah, big burst of flavor and heat. It's good though. It's good.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah. No
good.
complaints here,
But I feel like I'm a dragon right now.
I was about to say, maybe one complaint.
Yeah.
Maybe that drink's too hot. maybe we need to turn it down over there. Oh, Lord. Let me get a number. Dose here. This nose is a little bit sweeter for me than the first one.
Man, so I get some of the notes that I normally get on the weeders, like just a touch of like weeded funk.
A little bit there. I got some caramel.
But not getting that maple on this one.
No,
No,
it's not maple.
I'm not either.
It's a different type of sweetness on this one.
This is almost like a white sugar, confection sugar.
Yeah.
A well-needed break from that first one. I don't think that one drinks nearly as hot.
Wow, that one's
A little bit more rounded, and that first one was kind of sharp, punchy.
yeah. Coming back to the nose again after getting it on the palate there, like getting more of that, weeded funk, a little grain that you always get there, more confection sugar. But man, on the palate, that's really nice.
Oh yeah.
That's really nice. I mean, a ton of cinnamon, touch of apple.
I missed the apple, but I did get the cinnamon.
Yeah. And in the finish, getting a little bit of chocolate, not heavy chocolate, that light cocoa.
Yeah.
Man, and
It's like cooking chocolate.
little black peppercorn.
Yeah.
On that on the
black
finish.
peppercorn.
Yeah.
Definitely got the cinnamon on that one
Yeah.
compared to the.
Yeah.
I could taste the cinnamon more than just the heat of the first one there.
Interesting. Number 3. Let's see what's going on here.
Ooh, like a bunch of weirdos.
Idiots. Dorks.
Man, super delicate nose on
Yeah.
this. But wow. On the palate there.
That's nice. Buttery,
Yeah.
real smooth, coats the mouth nice, oily.
Definitely no maple on the nose there on this one. Almost a touch of floral, but not heavy floral, just a hint.
Yeah. Getting a little red fruit in there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's tasty though.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Interesting.
So on the palate here, absolutely getting the cinnamon up front.
Okay.
But I think that fruit that you're getting,
Yeah.
I would call it a raspberry. But it's sweet. It's interesting. It's almost like if you were eating a raspberry that was on French toast, coated in some sort of syrup.
Okay. I like that. I was about to say maybe in like a cobbler or something.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I can see that.
Pastry-like.
That might be a better analogy.
Really weeded.
Yeah.
You know, on the nose on this one, I'm getting more of that weeded funk that you got in the second one. I'm getting it, I think, more on this one, but that just could be just different noses here for us.
Yeah, and
That is
the,
excellent.
Yeah.
and the finish just keeps going and going
Yeah.
on this one. That's by
That is
far the
excellent.
best finish.
I think that one's got
That
the
is
best
excellent.
mouthfeel out of
Yeah.
all of them.
It is a touch drying. I think it just comes with the proof, though.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
that's probably fair. I think the first one a little bit sharp, punchy. Second one kind of rounded, but maybe not as full bodied. And that third one is like just a really good in
It's
between
balanced.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's definitely balanced.
that's real nice.
It'll be interesting to go back through now that we've had a little bit of time to adjust to the heat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
See how he
initial
does.
thoughts. What do you think?
Man, I don't know. They're all good. I think we said it, up top. Like, it's fun to blind things when we know we like all of them. Like,
Yeah.
there's no real going wrong here.
Well, looking at how full the bottles are, there's definitely one that we like the least.
Oops. Could have if we'd brought my bottle's almost empty.
Yeah,
So,
I guess that's fair enough. That's fair.
Probably had mine open a little bit longer, maybe, but yeah. No, I'm excited to get back through these again because I want to see.
I'm just happy to be doing a blind of some barrel proof products.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
my taste buds.
This is like a whole nother challenge. I love it.
Yeah, my tongue is not happy about it, but the rest of me is very happy.
No, so far I think one, I'm gonna have to set that one to the side. It's really between 2 and 3 here as far as which one I like the most right now. It's hard to say.
I think I'm on board with that.
I would agree. Yeah, I really like the mouthfeel of 3, but again, is it because I warmed up so much too?
Yeah.
So three's leaning front runner for me. So I'm skipping over 2 real quick just to go back to 1 and see what happens this way. One softened a little bit over the course of this. Not
Wow.
quite as hot.
Man, 3's good. That 3 is excellent.
Excellent pour.
You're gonna get that little bit of that funk.
Yeah.
I think that's that funk where I get it. I don't know if it's actually the cocoa flavor or it's the texture, right? That texture feel that it's.
Yeah, it's
really good on the
3's
tongue.
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's excellent. I got more vanilla syrup on 3.
Okay.
Coming back to it, I didn't get it on the first go round.
Definitely get that cinnamon there in the finish. It's good.
Oh man, 2's really good too. Jesus.
Man, coming back to 2, you know, like
Really nice.
coming back to 2, like I think I'm gonna switch.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna call it here.
2 got sweeter for me, I think. On the
two
second
two
go-round.
definitely got sweeter.
And I did a little old trick for anybody that's just getting into the barrel proof bourbons. Took a little sip of water, left a little bit of it in my mouth, then took my sip of bourbon, let it kind of proof itself down a little bit. Really opens up the flavor a little bit more. You don't get so much of that heat, doesn't just blow out your mouth. So fun to try and effective.
Man,
2's real nice.
Yeah. I think it's got the best nose.
man, I still think. I mean, we're getting ready to come to 1, but I think 1 had the best nose for me.
Be real?
2 here, like. I don't know. I said I was getting vanilla syrup on 3, but I'm like heavily getting vanilla syrup on this 2 now on the way back.
Yeah, I think 2's sweetened up a whole lot.
Yeah, I sweetened up a whole lot.
But 1, yeah,
Man.
1's nose is great.
1 has the
lights
best
out.
nose. Yeah, 1
Lights
has the
out.
best nose. This is pancake syrup.
I want to wear this as cologne.
You're right. It did mellow out.
Yeah, one mellowed out. It's not quite as hot anymore.
Yeah.
And yeah, just smooth.
Wow.
Just a bit, and it's good too.
Man, you take a sip. Though.
You are breathing fire afterwards.
Yeah, you're definitely breathing fire on this one. If you can get past that, the flavor on this is awesome. Or if you want to take this concentrate and proof it down on your own, right? Just so.
Or maybe you like feeling like you have a sore throat. You know, maybe that's your thing.
Man, I remember in college taking a shot at Everclear just to prove that I was a man. I
Oh,
shouldn't have done it, right? But
yeah, we've all been there.
but what I did is like every ounce of liquid or water in my mouth, it was just gone. It was just like it was like parched. Like I never drank water my entire life. Right?
Yeah,
You know,
that is tough.
I got a similar feeling.
We're back.
I got a similar feeling drinking this one.
We're back in that dorm room right now. Here we are.
Man,
Definitely better with a little touch of water.
man.
That made it hard.
Man, one's
That
good.
made it hard.
One's good. It's just super hot.
Sheesh. Yeah, I think if there's any points to take away from 1, it's that it's a little bit hot.
Yeah.
That would be my only complaint across the board, I think.
Like I say, I mean, you could a couple drops of water, man, and
Yeah.
that one really opens up.
Be in business.
It really opens up.
Be in business. No, shoot. Let's go back to 2 here.
Going back to 2.
Let's see what happens.
Man, this is tough. Yeah, we've never done this before. Normally we go through once and
And we know what we're doing. Dude's good. Sheesh. I think this is it's
Man,
very
it's hard to beat that.
interesting
yeah, it's hard to beat that.
that there are differences between these. They're subtle. If you drink a ton of bourbon and you're really into it, and you can really kind of pick out those differences that are there. I think the Elijah Craig line, there were some very glaring differences between the two, and I think these are a little bit more subtle and maybe more consistent across the board from A to C than Elijah Craig was
as
this
far as
year.
flavor profiles.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think 1 I get more cinnamon, right? Like 2 is more sweet.
Yeah.
And more vanilla there.
Sure.
It's almost like 3 is a blend between the 2,
Yeah.
if I had to describe it, because I do get cinnamon there, but I also get like a sweet oak leather finish there
Yeah.
on that one too. So,
And whereas I think Elijah Craig was just all over the map this year.
Yes.
Like,
No, I would agree.
obviously the C923 is
Excellent.
a candidate for bourbon of
Yeah.
the year,
Excellent.
but the A and the B, A drank super duper hot. B came in with like a interesting weird flavor profile. These are, oh man, these are making it tough.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely tough. It's definitely tough. Well, I think I'm going to try to call it, but I don't want to try to call what they are before you guys. I don't want to taint you on your.
Again, something nobody asked you to do.
Yeah.
So don't bet your spot on the team here.
Oh, I'm not betting my spot. I'm feeling loosely confident here about what's in each glass.
Nothing
So
but some loose confidence.
Yeah.
Okay.
These Larceny products are my favorite products.
All right, this is wild. I'm gonna go ahead and just rank mine.
Yeah, do it.
I think I'm gonna do. God, this is wild. Give me another pour of all of them. Shoot. 2, 3, 1, and really my top 3 are all kind of interchangeable. But if I had to rank them, which I guess is the video, 2, 3, 1.
2, 3,
2, 3, 1. Give me 2, 3, 1.
Yeah. Cool. What do you think?
Killer Kev.
I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Okay. All right.
There was something about 3,
Yeah.
especially the last time through when I left a little bit of water in there. There was a little more flavor came out in 3.
Sure.
Yeah.
And before
But
you get into yours,
it's tight. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say before you get into yours, I can't stress enough like how close these
Oh,
all
yeah.
are.
Oh yeah.
I joke about
it
it, but
is.
I mean on any given
is.
day, these could be interchangeable for me. This is just what I'm feeling tonight.
Yeah. Well, I'm similar but different.
Okay.
I'm going 2, 1, 3.
Okay. So.
And here's why, right?
Yeah.
1 is excellent. 1 is excellent, and I think, like I say, with a couple drops of water or leave a little bit of water in the mouth trick, it's better than 3.
The nose got you, didn't it?
The nose got me.
The nose got him.
me, man.
The nose got
it's
him,
the
folks.
best nose out of all of them.
Sucker for a
And
nose.
when I'm sitting around drinking bourbon, right? Like
Yep.
I'm sitting there
You're
and
exploring it.
like I'm smelling and sipping, smelling and sipping, and because of that alone, right? That's part of the experience for me. I've got to rank it a little higher than
You
3.
get a little more out of 1.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And this is definitely one. If we did it tomorrow, I know I probably would rank them differently. It's that close, and it's
Yeah.
Oh, if we
the
poured
feeling.
another blind tonight, we'd probably rank them differently.
Yeah,
But, like,
I
these
may have
are
put 3
great.
at the top just because I took the last sip of 3. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just recency bias.
I think 1 is A123.
Okay.
Just because
Because it was hot.
Because I remember that one
drinking hot.
drinking hot.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Man, I think 2 is B523.
B523.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then obviously 3 would be.
So you think we just went back?
Yeah.
A to B. Back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Well, I'll tell you what. Since you're the
think
one
so.
guessing, why don't you let me?
Oh!
Why don't you let me unveil these?
Yes.
So, 1, you said was.
Wait,
Well,
wait, no,
which
do
one?
his last.
All right, do we want to do it?
Do Forrest's last place.
Okay. What was your last place there?
3.
3,
3. So
And that was
3,
my first
which you
place.
thought was C923.
Yeah.
and it was my first
This
place.
is his
And it was
first.
your first place. It was my second place. Hey, look at that, folks.
So I guess in the overall, it'll come up. It'll end up being second.
Number 3. Ba-ba-ba-ba. B523.
Let's go.
Your bourbon of the year.
My bourbon of the year. I rated.
You put
I
in
rated
last place.
I rated last. Wow.
No, and see, this is why we do it, folks.
Yeah, that's why we do a blind.
B523. Second place, you had 1 or 2. What'd you do?
He had,
Second place, I had 1.
Okay. You had
And
1.
I said it was A123.
wait, yeah, he
All
no
right.
do 1 though.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ask you to do this, and I'm gonna ask you to do this in editing. Let's get everybody's rankings up here, so when I start calling this nonsense out,
Yeah.
because Kelly, you had 3, which was B523 at number 1
I
for
did.
yourself.
Yep.
Okay, and I had it at number 2. So number 2
Which is his. Number 2 is your.
was your
My
number
number
1,
Yeah.
and you thought it was B523.
Yeah.
A123.
No kidding.
A123.
No way.
Coming in there.
The one
to-
that I drink the least at home.
Hey, good news. You got almost a full bottle.
Yeah, I got 2 full bottles.
Do you need to open this one?
I think we should. So that would make number 1.
The hot one.
The hot ones.
C923.
Man,
My
I don't
second
remember
place.
drinking that hot last week. But we didn't have a reference to compare it to either.
We did not have a reference to compare it to.
Yeah.
We got these today.
Wow.
And that is the highest proof of the bunch.
Yeah.
Coming in, what again? 126.4. So yeah, that was the highest proof of the bunch.
Man, I remember dogging this early in the year. Wow.
So did I go? What did I say?
If I did 3-2-1, you did 2-3-1.
I did 2-3-1. Man, I ranked on C923 last, and I was loving it last
Yeah.
week. I mean, I'm still loving it. Again, good bottle.
Man, I'm glad.
I still want you to find me one.
Yeah, I'm glad all these bottles are.
Did you try
on my cart. Yeah.
B523 with a drop of water? If you
I
didn't,
didn't.
I would recommend you trying
got a
that one
little bit left
with
here,
a drop of
so
water. That
Get
was
after it.
that's what did it for me at the end. There were flavors that came across it that I hadn't tasted all night, and I'd done that with the first 2. There's flavors that's where you get kind of the flavor bomb there,
Man.
right?
Man,
That's
they're all excellent.
Yeah.
They're all excellent. Yeah. Guys, this is why we don't skip Larceny Barrel Proofs. This is why we don't skip Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs. I mean, all of them end up being good. I get really excited about the Larceny just because I like weeded bourbons.
Yes.
You know, so
Yeah.
The weeded bourbons tend to rank higher for me in blinds,
Sure.
like they have in the past. So, man, go get
Wow.
you some of these.
I mean, look, and we're all over the board here.
Oh, yeah.
On what we
Yeah.
enjoyed in this one, and
Yeah.
we all picked a different number 1, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Wow.
We all picked
look at
different number 1.
that.
I mean, I'll put up here what the overall ended up being. So,
And-
yeah.
and not that I've been into this bourbon game a long time, but I will say that I mean, it shows the importance of making sure you taste and try different things. And like I say, I've really tried to go to the mantra of try them before I buy.
Yeah.
Our last trip to
100%.
Kentucky, I did that.
Yeah.
I did go out on a whim and bought the Four Gates
Gates.
Kelvin collaboration without tasting, but I didn't open it, and I still haven't opened it, but I wanted to taste it, and I did taste it first. But I think that's important because, again, you can get tainted about what other people say. You get tainted by price tags and other things.
Oh, yeah.
Like I say, it's important to taste, see what you like, because, again, we all have different tastes.
Yeah.
And if you're at a store and you see the A, B, and C of Larceny Barrel Proof, I hope this video cleared up nothing for you.
Yeah.
I hope you are troubled. I hope you
Yeah.
are struggling and fighting for your life in that store to figure out what to do.
Well, hey,
buy it.
The cool
Buy
thing is, we've been to a couple different stores over the last month,
Yep.
and you can find every single one of these bottles right now.
Absolutely. They're
Like
still out there.
I mean, this B523, I haven't seen this on the shelf. This one went pretty quick, but
Yep.
the other 2 I still see on the shelf for sure.
Yep. I saw it last weekend down in South Carolina. It was at both stores I went to.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
Okay.
Put a video of that bourbon hunt on the TikTok. Go ahead and check it out. But man,
Yeah.
all 3 excellent bottles. I
Absolutely.
really enjoyed these.
Excellent.
They're definitely a buy.
Yeah.
And I think they're a great value. I mean,
Totally. For
when you put
$70?
about- great value.
Yeah.
What's the age on these? Okay.
I'll do some research. It'll be up here.
Yeah.
We're kind of smart sometimes. But man, hey, this is really fun. Go ahead and check out our review from last week of the C923. Listen to us rave about it and then pick it last on some of these here. But we really hope you enjoyed this. We're going to be blinding some more things coming up. We've got a lot of cool content going on right now. Let us know in the comments down below what else you want to see, if there's anything specific. If you don't want to see anything else, then go to another channel. But as always, we really appreciate you guys. And cheers.
Cheers.
I'm drinking
Cheers.
yours now.